Hi viewers, welcome to our video lectures on validation. This is Dr. Jana and you are watching the video with me on validation using the JavaScript. You know, JavaScript is one of the scripting language which we can validate in the client side. How do you go for this validation? So let us start with a small form. We create a form. Say for example, I am going for the sign up form. Two type form are there. One is the sign up, another is the sign in. Sign up means the registration form. You provide all this data and sign in or the login using that credential you want to log into the system, right? So first of all, I am going to create a form, right? And this is mainly it is designed for the secondary level of the students and especially for the people who are there for this employability skill subject and going for uh, validation of any page using this JavaScript. We will be using the JavaScript, that is not an issue. Now, I am creating one page that is just simply a form. How do you create a form? Just I create one HTML page. The HTML page, in the head section, whatever you want to put there. The title I am putting it is a validation check, right? The body section, I am creating a table. Why I am creating a table? I will show you. That is the reason why I am going for creating a table. Right? It is not like this. Yeah. Can you see it here? In this page, I am using some welcome to validation checking. Then here I am using some username. Anything you can put it here. Then the password, the confirm password. Then the email ID, something I want to put it here. So for that I want a validation. That means in the username it should accept something like some character. It should start with a character. You cannot start the username with a number. Password, say minimum 6-digit number should be there. Username also we can set it minimum 6-digit there, and confirm password also, password and confirm password must be same, and email ID must be in a format like something name @gmail.com, like that all things should be there. So that is the way how I will be going for these validations. Before that validations, I want to create just a form like this. Can you see here a form is like this? In this form, I am using a table. In this table, left hand side is the username, password, confirm password, and email ID. Right hand side input box are there. It is ready to accept something here, right? So here input box, here it is one input box, here also one input box, here also one input box, and here I am using one button, that is the submit button. And if you want, you can put a reset button also. And suppose the first time I want to create something, you can, the new user, like that you can provide a link also with a proper page, right? So this is the purpose for which we are using. Now if you go back to our page here, I created a form using the table. So first I created a table, and what is the alignment? Alignment is equal to align is equal to center, and I am putting a border is equal to 1. Okay, these are the properties of the table. You can put it. But usually I am using the table tag table, opening tag table and closing tag table. Inside the table, the property I am giving align, which is equal to center, and border is equal to 1. You want more thickness, you can give 2, 3, but I am giving a minimum border is equal to 1. Then I am creating a form inside the table. Form, I am giving a name to this form. Why? Because I will be using this name again and again. So form name is equal to under double quotation F. F is the name of the form. Action, that means when this validation is over, what it will do? It will go to another page, that is drgjana.html. Maybe my personal page it will be there. That is on submit, what will do? On submit, it will call a function, that is the return validation. This validation functions I will tell you how. That is I will be using the JavaScript. In the JavaScript I will writing, and here up to this you put it under the double quotation and semicolon is there. Then method is equal to post. I will be using the method is equal to post. This is the thing I am using inside the form tag. You see the form tag started here. In this form tag, name is equal to F, action is equal to something like that. Then on submit, it will call this function validation function, and method is equal to post. Then in this table, I am creating some row. First row, I am using the first row. One is the username should be there, that is the label should be there, and one input box will be there. For this left hand side in the form, in the table, I am putting TD. TR is the table row, T is the table data. So TD username column, it should be there in the left hand side, and right hand side in the TD. You know TD for creating the table data. Then here input type is equal to text, name is equal to un. What is un? Un stands for the username. Remember this thing. Un stands for the username. What is f? I told you f is the name of the firm and un stands for the username. Then this tr completed, the first row is completed. Going to the second tr, I created another row. Here in the first data item I am putting td, one the password. Then for this I am taking one input type is equal to password, name is equal to pw. Remember password I am writing pw, then close the td, close the tr. Similarly, I am going for another row, creating another row. In this row, and the two data I am putting confirm password. Here also input type is equal to password, name is equal to cpw, confirm password, close td, close tr. Again I create another tr. In the td I put email id, and input type is equal to text, name is equal to email. So all the things I created here up to this. And finally, then I am creating another row tr. Here I am td. You can create some other things, you can reset, you can put it here, but I am writing td, input type is equal to submit, value is equal to submit. This is a button I am creating. It's clear. If you want to create another thing is also the left hand side, you can put it the clear that also, you can write it, no problem on that one, right? Then I close the tr, close the form, the table I created, close the table. In the it is all the things inside the body and everything is inside the HTML part, so I have to close all things. Is it? The first part is clear. The first part of this thing is clear. Then what is the second part? Second part I am going for this validation. Second part I am going for this validation. So as you understand, this is the exclamatory dot type is equal to HTML. I am starting the HTML. The head section, I have to put this HTML here. Sorry, JavaScript here. I am writing the title is equal to validation. Here in the head, H1 align center. What should be the title is validation? In the top it will be showing only validation. What is the heading? Heading section H1. I am writing the heading H1 and align is equal to center. And what is the content? And the welcome to validation checking. It should be displayed there. And width is equal to 50. It is not covering the entire thing. It is only covering the 50% of this entire area, that width. Then I am using a scripting language for JavaScript, and the language is equal to JavaScript. This is the thing I am using. And inside the JavaScript, I am using a function. What is the function name? Function is equal to validation function. That means on submit, it will call this validation function. So what is this thing? It is to be repeatedly done. That I have explained in this validation form, right? So in this validation function, in this validation functions, you see manually observe it here. I am putting different variables. For declaring variables, you use var. You can give a name. I am giving the variable name is x, variable name is alien, variable value is equal to val, p, c, a, at post, dot post. All things I am putting it here, right? So variable x, which is equal to what is that? F is the form dot un is the username dot value. So in the input box of this x, what I am typing, that becomes that stored at x. What is that value? F form dot username dot value. In the username input box, what is the value I am giving? That is stored at x. Then alien length variable, it will store x dot length. What is the length of this x? It will store at alien. So var len, which is equal to x dot length. What is x? X is username. What I am typing? Suppose I am writing Gunamani Jana. Okay, Gunamani Jana. That is the content. It is stored in x. You got it now. Now, what is that length of that one? Gunamani, something like that. Len is equal to x dot length. So these are the things I am using. All are separated by semicolon. Now I am writing another variable val and x dot character code at 0. So if you take it, that entire character I am writing, the first character is the index 0, so I am writing it is 0. Then I am writing variable p is equal to function. In that function in the form f, pw stands for the password. So p dot f dot pw dot value. What is the value? It is stored at p. Similarly, see the f dot cpw. What is f? F is the form. cpw change password. Pw change the password dot value. That value is stored here in the variable p. Here it is in the c. Then a is equal to f dot email value. So in that email, what is that value? Also it is stored at a. Then at pose is equal to a dot index of @ So because at pose means say Dr. Jijana @gmail.com, that I am calling it the at pose. At pose is a dot index of these things. So at pose variable at pose means it will store this thing. Similarly, dot pose @gmail.com, that dot is known as the dot pose. So a dot last index of like that I am putting it here. Now I am putting various conditions. What is the condition? If alien, what is alien? Alien is what is the character I am writing in username, that is the length is called the alien. Why I need that one? The length should not be less than 6. If it is less than 6 or x value is blank or null, whatever things are there, then it will show an alert, check your username, and it must be minimum 6 characters, right? So if this is the case, if it will check if the length is less than 6 or it is empty or it is null, you are not writing anything or putting 0, so it will not accept anything, and it will say an alert, it will say check your username and it must be minimum 6 characters, okay? Then second condition, if val is less than 65, what is the first character that value I am putting as a variable val? What is that value? So it can be A to Z capital letter or A to Z lowercase, okay? So if it is between less than 65, because 65 to another 26 numbers, whatever, less than 65 means what is that? The value is less than 65 or value greater than 90 and value less than 97, and because all your A to Z lowercase and uppercase, they are residing between this ASCII value. So it will be between 65 to 90 and 97 to 120. If anything less than that or greater than that, it will not accept. Then what will alert? Your username must begin with the alphabet. That means other things may be some character or some special character or @ hyphen hyphen. It should not start. It start with a character. Character means it can be lowercase or written uppercase. Everything it will accept. So then, what is the restriction I am putting it here? What is the username you are putting? It should be an alphabet, lowercase, uppercase. For that, this is the restriction I put it here. If it is not there, then alert username must begin with an alphabet. That will show return false. Then alert, another thing is that alert username, okay, return false. Else if p is equal to empty, p means what? The password is equal to empty. You are not typing anything in the password. Or C, the confirm password, that also you are putting it blank. Or p dot length is less than 6, or the password length is less than 6, or c dot length is equal to 6, and p is not equal to c. What is the value of p is not exactly. If all these cases are there, then alert password and confirm password should be same and greater than 6 characters. This is the alert it will show and intervals. Then else if @pose is less than 6 or .pose is less than @pose plus 6. Say you are writing, there is a format for that one, name @gmail.com. So gmail or something like that. So this is the position of @pose, and so if this there and .pose plus 2, all the things are there. So it will say that it is not a valid email ID. That means if your email ID, so write Gunamani Jana, it is not email ID. If you want to make it an email ID, then Dr. G Jana @gmail.com. @ must be there, dot there. So that we call .pose and .pose. So that location it is explained here in this line number 36. If it is complying all things, then it is a valid email ID. Otherwise, given an alert, not a valid email ID. Okay. Else alert, if all this condition is satisfied, then it will alert, congratulations, you have submitted successfully. Why? Because I have already put the method is going to post. Using the post method, it will submit that. I got it now. Now, if everything is fine and you go back there, and where is that one? This is the validation page, and double click that one. So you can find username. So I'm writing username, I'm writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm trying to submit. What it is saying? Username must begin with an alphabet. Then what is the problem? I started with 1, 2, 3. Suppose instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, I started with A. So submit. So it is telling, then username accepted. Password, confirm password is having a problem. Okay. So suppose password I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You can see it here also. The password it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Confirm password I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4. If I am giving what it is saying, say password and confirm password should be same and greater than 6. Okay. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. Here last 2 digit also I remove and I try to submit. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Password and confirm password should be same and greater than 6 characters. So minimum 6 character is required. So I write 1, 2, 3, 4 was there, and I write 5, 6. And here also I write 5 and 6. Say it has accepted, but now it is telling email ID there must be valid email ID. So in that valid email ID, what I am writing? Suppose I am writing drjana@gmail.com. If everything is okay, then once I submit, this showing congratulations, you have submitted successfully. If you click it OK, it is going to the my welcome page, welcome to your personal web page. Professor G. Jana presently working in CSE department of BSc Engineering College. Yeah, whatever the page you want to write, you can write, and all the contents it will appear there. You can have a logo, you can have the cascading style sheet, you can go for all the beautification, you can do it here. I think you have understood the minimum concept, how to go for creating an HTML form and how to go for the validation. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do share with your friends, and also you can put a like, and also don't forget to subscribe this channel also. Then all the new and latest video will reach you without any delay. Thank you once again. Take care of your health. Have a good day.